Still have it.
7 o'clock, call the meeting to order. Stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance.
United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. I get a motion to accept the minutes of December 19th.
So moved.
Second.
Any corrections or additions to the minutes? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Get a motion to accept the financial report and payment of bills.
So moved. A second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. No amendments, Steve?
No, there's not.
Lewis?
Okay, the first item I have tonight is ordinance 1/2013. This ordinance amends the Code of the Town of Elkton Administration and Personnel, specifically the Chapter 2.28 Police Pension Plan. The amendments are changed the definition of two terms. Normal retirement age, currently the existing states, means the date on which the participant attains age 60 and completes 10 years of service. The participant's right to his or her accrued benefit will be fully vested and non-forfeitable in attainment of normal retirement age. That language is struck and new language is added. Normal retirement age means the earlier of 1, the date on which the participant completes 25 years of service, or the date on which the participant attains age 60 and completes 10 years service. Participant's right to his or her accrued benefit will be fully vested and non-forfeitable on attainment of normal retirement age. The second change is under normal retirement date, which means the first two sections are struck, stating the first day of the month on or following the date on which the participant completes 25 years of service, or the first day of the month on or following the date on which the participant reaches his or her normal retirement age. That language is struck and this language is added. Normal retirement date means the first day of the month after the participant reaches his or her normal retirement age. If a participant reaches his or her normal retirement age on the first day of any month, normal retirement date means the day on which the participant reaches his or her normal retirement age. In other words, if somebody completes their 25 years of service or reaches age 60 and 10 years service sometime within a month, within the month, then the first of the following month will kick in the normal retirement age. If they do it on the first of the month, then that date is the one that applies. These two definitions were changed based on our attorney, which is, what's that? Paul Madden. Paul Madden, I'm sorry. Struck me there for a minute. Paul Madden's interfacing for the last year and a half with the Internal Revenue Service, and they wanted a clarification on those definitions, so we made those changes in order to get our determination right. Just to reiterate, and I'm sure the board probably doesn't remember this, when the police department, all the members of the police department applied the pension plan, they were in the money purchase plan, nationwide plan. All the money that they had in that plan, they've signed over to the town. But before we transfer that money from nationwide into the M&T investment group, we had to have a determination letter and a private letter ruling. That allows that pre-tax money to stay in a pre-tax status when it goes to the other plan. Sounds simple to the layperson, but to the IRS, it's not. Now, the attorney, we pay the attorney an enormous amount of money, nothing against attorney, to actually create a document that shows that you can do it in compliance with the Internal Revenue Service Code. And all they have to do is review it and agree to it, or disagree to it. But normally the attorneys are experienced in doing this, and once they agree to it, then they issue these two letters, and we can get a hold of Nationwide, take the money out of Nationwide and put it into M&T Investment Group assets. So that's what this is all about. It's a very long and tedious process, but there's no interest earnings anywhere right now, so it's not like we're losing a lot of money. Okay, I would ask the board to accept ordinance 1-213 for introduction.
All right, so I have a motion to that effect.
So moved.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
That's all I have.
All right, Joe, I don't have any old business. Do you have any old business?
No, I do not.
Earl?
No?
Old business?
Who's
What's that? Test. New business.
I didn't get turkey.
Okay, as far as,
Yeah, go ahead, you got old business.
okay, yes, as far as old business, Lewis, I believe it was a workshop actually, wasn't it? Where we discussed different ordinances and possibilities for code enforcement some time ago. And our code enforcement department was to run a couple of tests, had some test projects that they were working on as far as going to what was going to court and what wasn't going to court to see how effective it may be. If you could just follow up, find out about that and have them report back to us, I appreciate
I
it.
think that's the course, is that the cases that were referred to?
I
Jason?
think there's been about 3 cases that were.
Yeah, it was about 3 cases.
Yeah, I know the cases that referred, I don't think they've had,
They haven't gone to it.
they haven't come to court yet. I'll follow up with Jason.
Those are maybe scheduled for December.
Well, yeah, just to find out the status of how that's going, that's all.
They were scheduled for December, I thought.
Well, if they were, then I'll have to check into it. I'm not sure.
Well, I'll send an email to Jason.
Okay, thank you, that's it.
I talked to Craig today. 2 of them was taken care of. 2 of the cases.
They came
before.
in and took care of it without.
And one was, the building was brought up to code, and the other one was pending 15 days from the judge. I forgot what cases they are, but
Okay.
2 of the 4 were handled.
Most of the time when you file suit, it gives them a little incentive to fix things.
Yes.
Okay, just a couple of things. And then in the same matter that Chuck was talking about was the code enforcement. I know John's out there doing a good job, but I don't know if we're doing our part because we have one resident, happens to be in my development. I go through that report each time we get it. And we have one resident out there, apparently nothing we do seems to bother them because they've been on this report for 9 months. They've had a letter sent back in May, and it was in process then. They had a letter sent to them in June, which was a final notice. Actually, they had 3 final notices. July, they had another letter, which they've also totaled. They've had 2 letters. And it was also a final notice in July. August, another letter was sent. September, another final notice and legal notice was sent. October, a legal action was supposed to be taken. November, another legal action was supposed to be taken. December, legal action was supposed to be taken. As of today, I went down and checked that residents out, and nothing's been done. Now, it's been 9
What's
months.
the address?
7 Hatteras Court. And you sent them a letter on top of that.
Okay, well, I'll check and see.
I mean,
If not, we'll bring suit.
Do they live there, or is
Yeah.
it?
they have done nothing.
We'll just
Apparently,
bring suit
they feel
against
that
them.
we're not doing our part because we're just getting letters, and they're not apparently getting something to make them do this. And it's been 9 months, and nothing's been done,
Okay, 9 months.
you know. So there's got to be some more of an action. And I know the
We
charter.
can't do any more than use the
Well, the charter has, we
process
can
of law.
issue a civil citation, can we not?
Sooner, maybe, huh?
Can we not issue a civil
Civil
citation?
citation?
Well, that just brings them to court.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you still have to bring
Are you
Well,
saying
if we
that-
issue,
Huh?
if we issued them one then, would that not get them to court quicker, or what?
No, I don't think so. We'll get them to court. That's what, is the landlord live there, or these renters that live there?
It's renters,
The renters?
yeah.
Who's the landlord? You know?
I don't,
Well, if I know the address, I'll phone
Hey,
you.
he
We'll
can
find
find
a
out.
landlord.
yeah.
That's who should be probably getting the notices, not the renters. The renters just put them trash can.
Yes, but how long do, that's my point, is how long do we wait? I mean, it's been 9 months and nothing's happened. I mean, how many other people are just taking our letters and, like you said, just throw them in the trash can and nothing's getting done? You know?
Well, I understand that, Mayor, but I'm sure that there's a lot of places in other parts of the town too that have the problems that they've tried to address. I know they've been addressing certain parts out in off of Whitehall Road. I know they've been addressing other places in town, but I'll personally look into it and we'll see what's going on.
Because I just don't want the people to get the impression that we keep sending letters and then they get the impression that, oh, well, the town's not going to do anything. I won't worry about it.
I appreciate
No.
that.
And we aren't here to do something.
Yeah.
You know, because if they get the attitude, such attitude, then we're going to have a lot of problems on our hands.
I'll look into it tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll give you
And,
the information.
The Gotcha Trail will be launched in the next 2 days. Kickoff events will be held on January 5th from 10 a.m. to 12 noon in Greenbelt, Hancock, and Perryville. It'll be down in Perryville Town Hall on January the 5th. And we're in District 10. Cecilton's involved, Charlestown, Chesapeake City, Elkton, Northeast, Perryville, Bel Air, and Havre de Grace have all joined in on it. So this is the ninth, I guess, the third 3 years now it's been, 4 years? No, 3 years?
Third
Yeah.
year.
So, and I guess, I don't know if anybody's had, I haven't got a chance to see that, but I saw the picture that was sent to us, the email about the box.
It's incredible.
It
That
is.
was my only comment tonight.
Oh my God.
It is unbelievable.
Very
Ed
nice.
Dow did a beautiful job. There was the Guardian, or not the Guardian, the Herald newspaper was there today,
Oh,
and we tried to get his picture, but he had unfortunately gone home sick. But we are so fortunate to have him. I can't say it enough. He has hands of gold, and what a talent. People don't realize the talent that he has. I mean, that's the top of it is you knock on the metal to make these marks. I mean, it's just, and the flowers, the leaves, everything. If you haven't seen it, go there, open it up. The inside is incredible.
Looks like marble.
It's marble.
This tile from his bathroom.
Tiles from his bathrooms, yeah.
Like a marble, like.
and the other thing is,
Nice.
everybody's heard about this WHIP program the state's trying to implement on everybody, and it could cost us over a period of time, I think it was $24,000 or $24 million. But on TV this evening, they had the rating of the bay, and this is all about the bay. This program is trying to clean up the bay. Well, they got a rating of 32, was up a point, and that was 32 out of 100. So I don't know if the plan we're doing now is going to help improve the bay, because we've already spent $43 million on a new sewer plant to help the bay. And yet they keep coming up with more programs, and it's costing the towns more money to try and clean up the bay. But apparently it didn't, whatever was done thus far has not kind of helped the bay out any. And the last thing, if you haven't heard, all the football fans, Ray Lewis is going to retire from the Ravens after 17 years.
They fired A.D. Reed.
I know, that's the right one.
That would do me out of the way.
He already has a job.
Yeah.
He has a job already?
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Oh, wow.
That's all I have, Mary.
Eagles fan, sorry, Joe.
Oh, you are?
No, I just wanted to mention, Nick, Ben, about Ed Dow, and I did, so. And I wish we were having, I didn't realize the kickoff was until the actual day. Some people were having celebrations, because we have probably a piece that no other town has, and we should have had something, but unfortunately, we're not.
We got the best cash box.
Yes, we do.
Everything? Nope. All right, hearing nothing else, I get a motion to adjourn.
So good.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.